Hey guys, this is Rune of the Calibria Crystal Gardens video. It's been about a week since I posted a video. I just didn't have anything to put out there. I wasn't trying to put a bunch of filler content out if I could. I'm working on a couple of things that I want to do. I'm not a big streamer and I'm not a big YouTuber yet, so I'm not really getting as much pickup as I would like. And I've got to work full time too during the day, so it's kind of hindering what I can and can't do. But I wanted to go ahead and jump in here with this new event, the Craft Runes event. I thought I was recording, I wasn't, so I kind of messed up. But a lot of these legendary runes I've got right now are from the crafting event. My personal experience so far, I had a lot of Unity runes and a lot of conflict runes built up. I've been farming lair almost non-stop since I knew this event was coming, and I wanted to showcase me crafting these runes, right? Basically, I just started at the rare, started in the 5-star tab down here, and I just clicked them. I didn't care what the substats were, I was just trying to build up to legendary runes as quick as I could. As you can see, I've got a couple of heroics, and a lot of these runes are had previously. So let's go to the conflict and Unity. We'll have more of those. Alright, so these are a couple of the runes I made. Some of these, probably 2 of them I already had. 2 or 3. As you can see, the substats are really not amazing. They're not bad. And I know it was all RNG to begin with, but a lot of them ended up in the slot 5 flat stat area. They are legendary, so there's a chance the speed might roll decent, but not great. It's a 5-star rune. And if you look down here in the material runes, you'll see how many runes it takes to craft it. So if I took all 6 of these, it should go up to a 6-star rune, but I couldn't get 6 of them. I didn't have quite enough material farmed for that, because typically what I've been doing is selling all my 5-star runes and only keeping the 6 stars, unless it's a 5-star legendary. So I've thought about kind of taking my heroes down a little bit and pulling some runes off them. I wouldn't recommend doing that if I was you guys. I decided not to. It's just not worth the headache after doing a few of these crafts and seeing just how RNG intensive it is. So at the end of the day, my opinion is this is a great feature to have. Other games like Epic 7 have brought similar features into it, and you're not so much giving up that many runes, right? Like we're in the 6-star legendary category, and we need 3 legendary runes to make 1 rune, right? And that's kind of what is defeating the purpose of us making it. You were giving up a ton of Kalinite to get here to make these runes, right? The turnaround of that resource versus a rune versus time of farming, I'd say this event is not for new game, mid game players. It's not even really for in game players a lot of times because they can farm so fast. It'd be better off for them to just sell the runes, take the resource, and then spend that on other runes that they've already collected and roll them up. So even though I'm glad that CCG is trying to implement new strategies, this isn't really beneficial to us considering we're giving up one of the best ways to make the resource we have the least of to try and gamble away to make a decent rune. So at the end of the day, this is a don't do for the majority of you. Even the top end, high end players, I would still probably not do it. It's just not worthwhile. Just sell it for the resource and then use that resource to roll into the runes you've already collected or runes you'll collect in the future. Especially with this being a 2-day event, I mean, the only thing I can see this benefiting is if somebody is brand new to the game and they want to roll magic and common runes to try to get some rare and heroic runes to help push them through the game. So if you're super early game and you're not farming catacombs at all yet, and you're not farming lair yet, then I could see this maybe being a decent workaround to where you can just go to scenario, farm a bunch of common runes, or a bunch of magic runes and sort of craft those up into the other runes. But beyond that, the time investment, the resource lost, the energy investment, I just don't see it playing out from what I'm looking at. Maybe some other streamers have found a way to make this useful, but for me, the stats I've seen pop up, the number of runes it takes to do the crafting, it is just not worthwhile. So my recommendation is avoid this unless you're a brand new player and you're just trying to kind of play a little bit of a catch-up game and get into dungeons for the first time. If you guys disagree, leave it in the comments below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, whatever you guys want to do. I appreciate the support either way. But that's just my take on it. I was really excited, and like I said, I jumped right in. I made all my runes, crafted them all up, and not impressed with with any of the results I got at all. As you can see, like this +9 rune that was already there, that's a rune I already had. I hope you guys have better luck than me. I mean, maybe it was just me. I had some resistance runes here. Like these runes, if you have this, that's what I would craft, right? If you've got like a slot 6, 3 legendary resistance runes, those are the things I would be crafting to get rid of in this slot. Just because you would definitely get another 6-star legendary rune, but if it's not like a useless stat or just completely garbage substats, I wouldn't risk getting an equally bad rune by giving up all the potential resource you could get by just selling the runes, if that makes sense. So if you guys don't agree with that, like I said, comments below. I'm going to start trying to make more content. I know I've been slacking off this last week. It's just been busy with the holiday and everything else going on. I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend, and I hope you have a great week at work. It's a short week, so enjoy it.